Hello, I'm back sooner than I thought. I've got to learn to say things properly, that's my trouble. I've been banished to this room again. Evidently saying to your wife, you've got a funny smell about you, isn't the same as saying, is that a new perfume? It smells different. Yeah, you've got a funny smell about you, it didn't work. It didn't work at all. So there's that little Elgin that we fixed earlier. So I'm after some advice really. First of all, I'm just going to show you this because I'm very pleased with it. I don't know if you remember, that was my watch movement holder, and I was telling you how bad it was and how it was making me sad because it just didn't work properly. Well, I was going to buy a new one off eBay, and then I thought, I don't know, why can't I fix the old one? That's what I do, I fix things. Top off of a McDonald's orange juice carton. Bum, bum, bum. Look at that. Perfect. No movement there now. Look at that. That is just perfect. This could almost be a watch case. And for the smaller watches amongst us, the top off of a milk bottle container, and the smaller ones fit just right too. Hang on a minute, what's gone wrong? Oh, that's got stuck in the way. That's what went wrong. Yeah, but just right. Look at that. Nice and tight. Oh, here we go. Nice if you could see it. Another one that's nice and tight, doesn't fall out. You can move it in all the wonderful directions that you need to move it in. So yeah, really pleased with that. Very, very pleased. So, right, what I'm going to show you now. I had a delivery over the last few days of a little Ingersoll. Nothing too wonderful about that. Just a cheap and old Ingersoll. Give it a shake and it runs for a second or two and then it'll stop. So that's got a bit of potential. Little Smith's Empire, sadly, very good condition, no glass. Shake it, nothing. Doesn't want to work. So that's got some issues. Right, what is this next one? Pop the back open. Yep. The next one is a little hunted case watch. Now there's a way of opening on the cases correctly. Obviously this is all wrong, look. You know, this just came out second hand, off of eBay, broken. There are other websites of course for buying stuff. So what you're supposed to do with a hunter case is press down on the crown, but keeping some pressure on the watch. If you don't, what happens is they spring up and damage the little hinge in there, you know. Again, at the top of the watch there, the closer is made of steel, and what it does, it wears out the top of the case and they never close properly, or they spring open. You see there's like a little ridge there. There it go, click, click. And that's where it's worn. So this case is virtually worn through because people do this instead of doing this. pushing down on it like that. So let's see what we got going on the inside. Well, it's kind of got some potential because it's swinging around in there, but who knows what's wrong. There's, I think it's got power. I don't know, look. That's not very good, is it? So, that's one. And what the advice I want from you guys is which one to do first. Now again, this one, another Hunter case. It's been around the world, look. It's well worn through, it's gold plated, same as the other one. Except with this one, when it's opened up, number one, Hunter, the case, lid, kind of won't go right back. Whereas because this one has suffered from people just pressing the button and letting it spring open, it's actually gone past the 90 degrees. You see how it's flat? It should stop there, like that, but it's had it. Again, surprisingly, whoever owned it opened it wrong, but always closed it correctly, because you can see there's no ridge in it like there is in that one. So we can see them together. There you go. See, oh, if I could get them. I need 3 hands. But you're getting the picture, aren't you? Look, that one's got a big lump missing, and this one hasn't. So that's that. So advice needed. What do we want to work on next? Again, off of a website, eBay, shake it, no movement. But surprise of surprise, when you open it up, it is an American Waltham USA Traveller. Balance swings a bit. I think because when I put pressure on that, the balance wheel moves a bit and it'll tick a bit. I got a fancy this watch is just really dirty. Don't know if you can see, but down in there, see how dirty it all looks? The balance got plenty of swing on it. Horologist everywhere, close your eyes. I fancy this is just dirty and it needs a good clean. So this is interesting to me. The Kelton UK Time watch. Now, in its little box, there's the watch. Nothing particularly attractive. Made in the USA. No glass. Let's get it out of the box. Not interested in working. Let's see if I can open the back. Now, wonder of wonders, there you go. See the balance wheels swinging away quite happily. Yeah, you can see it's all swinging away there. Does that say over there? Can't see what that bit there says. Turn it around. Let me put a pair of different eyes on. Let's see if we can see what that says. Hold on a second. Made in the USA. So that says made in the USA 1149. 11.49, which I don't quite understand why we're working at. There you go. We're back working now. Until you lay it over there. I can't hear. Hang on, I've got too many watches ticking. In fact, that's still ticking, even though the second hand isn't moving. But you see how easy it is to move that second hand? My diagnosis is that the second hand is loose. But that moved a bit. Okay, so what I also find interesting about this little watch is strange. Now that's not an expensive watch. Kelton and Timex, so I understand, they moved together to build these little watches. Now, again, this makes me laugh. So there you go. So it says, date of purchase, the 29th of July, 1957, from Clayton and Sons, High Street, Huntingdon, which is in the north of the United Kingdom, not far north. So that's the original receipt for the watch. It's its guarantee, and it was manufactured. This is where these watches were made, Camperdown, Dundee in Scotland. Tells you all about it. And then it says name of the purchaser. Now, 1957, Alfred Bavester from Kings Ripton, Hants. I've done some looking around this morning on various sites. There are hundreds of Bavesters, hundreds of them. How you'd contact them all at once to say, do you want your relative's watch back? I don't know. Don't know if you can, don't know if you'd want to, but there you go. So that's another one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna have to try and remember what way they were. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, also arrived was another Elgin military pocket watch, by the looks of things. A lovely looking watch. Doesn't run. Doesn't do anything at all. Turn that, no, click, 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 click. Pull it out, handset, but no, click, click, click. Now when you see this watch, you're going to be sort of fairly surprised. Well, I certainly was, because looking at it, sides, you know, there's not a lot of wear on that until you turn it over. Now that is amazing to me. Whether or not you say, oh, it's not the right back for that watch, that amount of wear is amazing. And the only way I can think that has got that much wear on the back, it's not going to be from a pocket or from handling, because it would be all the way around, pretty much the same as this one's got worn all round, you know, from being handled and in and out of pockets. No. Do you know what I think? I might be wrong, I usually am. But I think it's been hanging up against a wall or something, and it's been shaking like that. And that's why that has been worn against something where it's been hanging up. Yeah, so sort of hanging up like that against a wall or against a pocket, and it's worn like that. That's my theory. Probably a million miles away from the truth. And there we have another superb looking movement. Again, you see it kind of shakes when you wind. The wheels are moving, but it's not connected to the barrel. So something on the mainspring has gone the wrong way. The balance wheel, I don't know if you can see it, that too, it's got loads of movement in it. I think the pinion's probably broke, and like I don't know if you remember the Canadian Navy watch that we did beginning of the week. This will move that way, but it won't move back. So again, I think it's jumped out of the pallet fork, or it's just badly damaged in there. So we can do that one, or we can do this one, which again, see, I don't know if these are all military. Tell you for why. If you look at them side by side, you see this one, you can see, let's go over this side, you can see where it's more the reflective, the radium that they used to put on them during those years is very thick, and the same on the hands. See, I can take that light away a bit. Where is it? See, I can turn it down a bit. No. Where's it coming from? It's not there. Anyway, let's turn it that way, you might see it. In a second, let me close them blinds. Yeah, that's a bit better. So there. So now I can't see what I'm doing. It just gets worse. Yeah, so I believe that maybe these are, if you look at the difference in the three, you can see how thickly it's on. And this one, it's more like just a paint on. So maybe this dial on this one has been restored and this one's original. I don't know. I do not know. But, so we've got another little Elgin. Came on this little leather strap. Don't know if that's been with it all its life. Again, the back's really good. One of the strange things, I think again, it's been a misprint, because that looks like they've tried to put on the broad arrow but somehow missed the centre of the watch. So whether or not it was never issued to the military, maybe someone in the factory just said, oh, that's gone, or you thought they'd put just put a different back on it. But there we go. Nothing at all when you shake it. When you try and wind it, again, wheels moving, same as the wheels in this one were moving. Just moving, 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 nothing happening. So again, something gone wrong with the barrel. And on this one, the balance is quite good. But again, you move it. No, it's at it. That's at it as well. So it's all buckled up, moving around. So again, because it's not coming back this way properly, same as that one, it'll swing that way, but it won't go back. And this one will go the same. See, it's absolutely falling apart. Those two are going to need some love, aren't they? So it's up to you. You choose. I keep getting loads and loads and loads of views and people watching it. I don't get a lot of subscribers. I don't know why. Maybe you don't like it after you've watched it. But if you care to subscribe, get the numbers up for me. I'd be really very grateful. So you've got a choice. what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it now until Sunday the 29th of August, so that's tomorrow, and then I'll have a look at the comments, see how many have subscribed and see who wants to see what. So you've got Broad Arrow badly stamped, you've got the worn out backed Elgin, you've got the Kelton, the what one was this? The one that's hanging out the case that that's just fell right out of its case. So again, another parts watch, really good for not much more, but well, you know, if you say you want me to try, I'll try. The American Waltham, Smith's Empire, or the Little Ingersoll. So there, I'll leave it up to you, YouTube. You tell me what you want. But like I say, please don't forget to subscribe, press the like button, leave a comment, tell me what you want to see, and I'll do my best to make it happen. Again, I'm an amateur, just my hobby. Can't guarantee I'll get any of them working, but we'll have fun, we'll take them apart, and we'll diagnose the fault and see what we can do. So, till tomorrow afternoon, or tomorrow afternoon, Sunday the 29th in the afternoon, I'll come back.